It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back to pass. It's Nelson. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. We'll give it to the running back. Gets into space at the 50. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the right side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. Running back has it on a screen now. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. I'd like to have that one back. He's going to bring up 4th down. And the Huskers will send the punt team onto the field. And here's the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
That completion makes it second and short. They're going to run it here. Breaking tackles. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds that first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere after a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Takes the handoff. It's Williams. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Well, they trust the running game on third down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on third down, and once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised. He was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards.
The receiver makes the grab. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run it to the right side. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Cowboys will look to convert here on fourth down. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Quick completion to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a second down play. And the back gets the football. gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Makes the catch. It's Sampson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Incompletion makes it second down. They're going to run it. It's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Cornhuskers will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. That's caught. It's Sampson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Huskers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Point after, knocked right through. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's Nelson. The pocket breaking down. It's reeled in. It's Thomas. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And there's the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's so early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
That run sets up a critical third down play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll try the ground game here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Raiola. Gets rid of it on the move. It's a short completion of the big tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
The Cornhuskers with 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. The sure hands. It's Sampson. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. You're going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
That's reeled in. It's Hunter. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And he's got it. No problem. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. And he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Hand it off for a draw. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Sticking with the running game. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Gets some space around the 30. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5. The Cowboys line it up with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Gets the first and still running. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Paul. Finding space at the 20. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important second down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Boom! Snags a quick throw. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. You're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
They convert. 1st and goal now, coming up at the 5. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout at the half now.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back, get the first down on this 3rd and short, see what you can do from here.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Great connection there for 6 points.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And here's the handoff. What a move into open space. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And the Cowboys come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Second down after that previous play. Now offense with some pre-snap motion. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Wideouts now clustered. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 45. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The DB's backing off from the line now. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. He finds some space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he clocks the ball to have a chance here for a long field goal try before halftime. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cowboys will kick this deep to begin the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. That's caught. It's Sampson. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Pass complete. It's second down now. On the run, it's Parker. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Back to throw. It's Raiola. Throws it to the right. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
The Huskers bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Here's the second down play. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He'll drop back here on third down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Oh, man. Man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on third down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up a first down to keep this drive alive.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
To throw, it's Nelson. Short throw complete to the tight end. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Getting set. Here's second down. And they hand it off to the back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Critical third down plays coming up. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
He got it. The field goal's good, and they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Close to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Gain makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Huskers will have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a gap. It's Parker. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Comes up with the catch.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Scanning the field, it's Nelson. It's a quick grab.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Not able to connect. Incomplete. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab by the receiver. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Looking to scramble. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. He's looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. This time it's complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. Looking deep to the right after all that. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And they finally make the tackle, but an explosive play by this offense to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. He'll hand it off. Breaks an open space. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Cowboys line up on 1st and 10 now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Tackle, but 1st down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
The Cowboys looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Cowboys. They continue to roll up the score.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they tack on the extra point. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal, rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? He's got it in the open. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Cornhuskers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. A running play called on 4th down. The Cornhuskers keep the football on the move. After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Zips it down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. Off the big play, they're pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Man, I really thought they were going to run the football in here at the 1-yard line, but instead they decided to throw it. I think they completely caught the defense by surprise, and they get a touchdown.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Back in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. The pocket breaking down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Across midfield. At the 30. Past the 20. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. To dart to the left side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Now here comes the bunch formation. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. The Huskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. With the catch, it's Parker. And he's brought down there. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Huskers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? He'll hand it off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Bringing pressure. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. be taken down, but after a good return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So second down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Raiola. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Huskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Running play called on third and short. One down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set them up first and goal at the 10.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Look out, whole different game now. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
That completion makes it second and medium. Leaning on the run game here late. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Quick, questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
Choosing to return the punt. And the return brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This playoff game on the line. Can the offense navigate to the end zone here? We need a touchdown. Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. And the offense step up. Makes the ground. It's Paul. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. On third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking downfield, it's Raiola. He's running out of time here. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's first and goal in 4-down territory. They need a touchdown and a PAT to take the lead. Touchdown, Nebraska. What a turnaround here.
What a job by this offense. They worked the ball down the field into the end zone to tie this game up. And with under 2 minutes to go, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Crucial PAT is good. They're in front by 1 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking right, this one caught.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
And your head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? On the move now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Might be for the ball game. Looking for a late, deep throw. The catch is made inside the 10. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. First and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining. 2nd down and goal. And off inside, looking for a touchdown. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. And And he spikes it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4.
So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. He's 2 for 2 so far. This one, the most important, to take the lead in the final seconds. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. So after the go-ahead field goal, they get set to kick off, just something to prevent a big return here in the final seconds. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To the air, it's Raiola. Defense is coming after him. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally bring him down. What a great effort, but 0-0 on the clock, and the game is over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.